I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Geek. It's not One Piece. Again. I know. I get it. But we're going to open some of this. I'm excited. You should be excited too if you love Spider-Man. I'll explain what happened and we'll open some packs. This is what happened. I went into my local store, Brotherhood Games, big up Brotherhood Games. I went in to go and get some OP11. Now, why did I go to get OP11? So I went to locals on Tuesday, and as one of the prize packs from the same case that I think the rest of the OP12 was, someone pulled the manga. Big up the guy who pulled the manga. Always forget his name. I apologize. I think he told me once, and then it's one of those things where you're just like, hey. Yeah, I'll post a picture here. I'll blur his face because I didn't ask if I could post a picture or not. But yeah, big up you, respect. But obviously when I went in, I didn't want to buy a box from the case that someone had just pulled the manga from. So I was like, you know what? OP11, still a 6 set. Let me go pick that up. Maybe we can hit the Luffy. They didn't have any OP11. But what they did have was this. And I completely forgot that it was the release day for this today. I had pre-ordered, I think, the bundle already. I hadn't pre-ordered anything else. I went in, I saw the table full of Spider-Man MTG, and Stacy convinced me to buy everything. So I did. I got one of these. We're going to open this today. We're going to open one of the collector boosters. I'm going to open the other two with the other products. So I'll do a collector booster with the booster box. I'll do a collector booster with the bundle. And I'm going to try and get my hands on one of the gift bundles as well, because that looked sick. But yeah, today we're going to open this. I'm going to enjoy it. I love Spider-Man. Yeah, let's get into it. I am a Spider-Man guy. I have read a lot of Spider-Man. I've read like Secret Wars, Civil War, all of that good stuff. I read a fair bit of Ultimate Spider-Man. Woo. Sorry, my camera's currently on a box. This sick Pokemon box, which I'm also going to open at some point. This just seems like a stand. Oh, so is this the easel, I guess, that they were talking about? So I think you can put, well, we'll do that then. We'll pop the cards on the back. Not quite sure what these are for. We'll pop them out anyway. And then I assume in here is where we have all of our goodies. Now, I know it comes with some promos and it comes with some packs. We'll do the promos and the packs first, and then we'll get into that collector booster. I'm very, very, very excited about that collector booster. I tried to make sure to not have too much of a look. Granted, I'm not a Magic guy. This is the first Magic product that I am opening. I have bought, I think I pre-ordered some of the Avatar one. I love Avatar. And I've pre-ordered obviously some of this. But yeah, I couldn't tell you the rarities. I couldn't tell you nothing. I couldn't tell you what any of the cards do. I'm here for cool Spider-Man art. Ooh, okay. Got Grasping Tentacles. Obviously, Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octavius. Pop that there. Ooh! Alright, cool. So it is the same as this, which is sick. Yeah, the art on these are cold, man. Like, I want to know if you guys are into any of this new Magic stuff, because I'd never, ever been into Magic until I started seeing them do, like, these cool collaborations, which I'm so into. Green Goblin. That's a very cool Green Goblin. Yeah, there you go. Doc Ock. Yeah, these are sick. Not much texture on them, but the art on them is amazing. Lots of hollow. Massive dent in that one there. I don't know if you can see that. Proper dent. Real big dent. It's fine. I'm not a grader. It's all good to me. Sensational Spider-Man. And the Pumpkin Bombs, obviously, Green Goblin's signature move. Right, I'll sleeve these up and I'll show you what they do in a sec. Also, let me know in the comments below. Are you like 90s, early 2000s baby? Did you watch The Amazing Spider-Man? Or the Spider-Man animated series? I can't remember what it was called. Like OG Spider-Man from like my era. That's what we all sort of watched. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Yeah, that's sick. So they do make a picture. That is very cool. I don't know if am I gonna be able to display this as that is? I might. Maybe I can figure out somewhere on this background to put this display. But that is sick. Then I'm not sure what we get in this one. So obviously our promo packs in One Piece, they come in these like proper packs. And especially if there's like 3 cards in it, I always find it like, I'm always worried that I'm going to break them. Like I'm going to mess up the cards. Ooh, okay. Spider-Man art series. 6 of 6. So I'm assuming there's 6 cards in here. Is it? Ah, okay. So I think it's going to be the same cards with the art minus the text. I mean, they're cool. They're cool. They feel a bit more like sort of those old 90s Topps cards. They don't really feel like a TCG card. Cool nonetheless. I guess you can make the picture, put that somewhere, and then you don't have to like display or worry about these getting damaged. So yeah, cool. It's weird that I like the back of the card more than the actual card. So then we'll open these 3 play boosters. Now I believe these are the same as what you get in the booster box. Oh, they open very satisfyingly. Okay. I'll say now, I've never been a big fan of like the sort of MTG borders, and like the card stock and the sort of borders are a big thing that sort of puts me off certain games. Like I love Disney. I've always loved Disney. As a kid, I loved Disney. I opened a bit of the Lorcana when it first came out, and the thing that sort of put me off the most was the card stock, the back of the cards. Yeah, so for me, bit of a big thing. Common Crook, City Pigeon. Right, so this is going in my collection of cards instantly. If you don't know, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, obviously welcome to the channel. This is Geek Provisions. My name's Geek. Subscribed if you're not already. Subscribe if you're not already. But yeah, I'm a chef. I love cards with food on it. And not only have we got a hot dog here, we've got a donut. Let's not mention donuts around the One Piece fans, but we got that. Beetle Legacy Criminal. Pretty cool. Mob Lookout. Masked Meower. That'll be one for my daughter. She's learnt meow. That's pretty cool. Damage Control Crew. Picking up after Green Goblin attack. Ooh, okay. These are the cards that I was very into. These sort of full art borderless. I think they are called borderless cards actually. Like it's not hollow, but I think that's pretty sick, man. David Ramos. I'd like to know if like any of the, what do you call it? Like any of the comic book illustrators were actually doing the art for this, or if it was just like Magic related artists. But yeah, that's very cool. That's also very cool. Very, very 90s comic book style. Very into that. Urban Retreat. Obviously, Spider-Man's home. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is sick. Man, this set is so cool, man. Bit of a spoiler there. But yeah, that is sick. Whoosh. Is that Vulture? Is his name Vulture? Yeah, I think his name's Vulture. Very cool. Swamp. These are lands. I still don't know what lands are. Robot. Right. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. Man, I'm so excited to open that collector booster. If you don't know, the collector boosters are silly expensive. Silly expensive. I know in America, like a booster box, what? Is that normal? Right, so that, which one's the wrong way around? The back one, right. Yeah, I know a booster box in America was going for like $1,000. I think they've dropped a lot, which is good. Get them into the hands of the people that want them, not the bloody scalpers. Like, as you can see, I'm going to open all of this. Like, cool. If there's like product to go around and people can get it and people can invest, cool. I don't really have much of a problem with that. I don't care. It's when like people can't get any product to open because it's all being bought to sell on. That's when I think there's like a moral issue there for me. But like even me buying this for myself to open as a non-Magic player, I was a bit like, I felt a bit bad. But they had so much stock, honestly. I think they had like 100 collector boosters. They were selling them 3 packs each. I didn't have a problem with it. And I get to open something cool. And you get to watch. Win, win, win. Now, Spider-Man web slinger, very cool. Another whoosh. Stegron. Kapow, classic. Yeah, that's sick actually. I love the arts on these, man. The card stock feels weird. I'm not used to the card stock. It feels a bit closer to Pokemon than One Piece. Bang in. Yeah, I love that. Morbius, wow. Dead character. For me, anyway. Scarlet Spider. Gwenem. So that's like one of the alternate universe, I guess, when like Gwen Stacy becomes Spider-Man. I love that shit. Radioactive Spider. So we got a hollow, or do they call them hollow or foil? Foil version of the old Spider Cat there. Rah, that's sick. So that's a land as well. Yeah, that's cold. Very cool. Spider, and that's the one that had food. Yeah, that's cold. That's 100%. 100% going in the food binder. Nothing yet I've felt worthy of going on here, but that's okay. Obviously, any Magic players watching, if I've missed something crazy, obviously let me know. I feel like I haven't. Like, I'm sure there's some playable cards here. I'm sure there's some very playable cards here. But obviously, I'm not a player. I would love to get into it, but it just looks so complicated. I love the art for this. Very New York scenery. I love like a cityscape on a card, especially like in Pokemon and stuff, especially because like I don't really associate Pokemon with like a city, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is very cool. Subway train, venomized cat. So we had the Spidey cat earlier. Now we got Venom cat. Bagel. Come on, they're doing it. They're doing it for me. They're doing it for me. And a coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but hey ho. Yeah, that's cool. Daily Bugle. News. That's cool. That Miles Morales, I assume. Scorpion. Web shooters. I feel like this looks like it could be a playable card. I like that. Savage Mansion. Human Citizen. And copy on the... Oh, okay. Is that like in reference to the whole... that scene in the animated series?
That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter.
Classic. That has been memed the shit out of. That is like gold for the internet. Right. Now. My first ever collector booster. Now, as far as I'm aware, which is not very, pretty sure every card in here is a holo. There is one card that I know is in here. What? At least I think that's what it is. I know there's like costume, like different Spider-Men in different costumes. And obviously the one that I really, really want is the black suit. Like, it kind of looks like the Venom suit. Is it the Venom? Is it Venom? Has Venom got anything to do with it? Oh my god, I read it so long ago. But obviously it's from Secret Wars. The black suit from Secret Wars. That's what I want. Like, I don't care if it's not the most expensive or whatever. Oh yeah. I told you I like cityscapes. That's gorgeous. Not a lot of texture in these cards though, I must say. I didn't really know what to expect. Obviously I've mainly only seen pictures of Magic cards. But alright, cool. Cityscape. That Venomized cat is back in foil version. Starling. That's a pretty cool card though. Like the art on it. I do like the art. I do like the art a lot on these cards. Spider Manifestation. University Campus. Come on, we want something big. Secret Identity. That is sick. That is sick. Man, I wish... See, if that was like a full art, plain, sort of like, plain blue background with the whole, like Spider-Man filling the whole, or Peter Parker filling the whole card. That's amazing. Right. School Days. Haha. Good play on words. The Spots Portal. More food flying around the cafeteria. Ooh, that is sick. Oh, that is sick. Spider-Man Noir. That is banging. That is banging. And you've got other variants here as well. So you've got Vulture and then another Vulture variant. Dr. Octopus variant. That is so good, man. Oh, I love that. Right. Ooh, okay. We've got another holo or foil land. You know what? I might... Maybe I'll try and catch a Commander event one day. I'll have a little learn. Man like JJJ. J. Jonah Jameson. What an angry man. Is J. Jonah Jameson the... What's the word? The inspiration for... Is it Morgan's? The news guy in One Piece? Is that the inspiration there? Maybe. Possibly. Oh, yeah, man. I wanted one of these as well. So this is like... I guess it's similar to a manga reach. I know, it's massive reach. Massive reach, massive cope. But it's obviously a panel from one of the comics. I think this is sick. I couldn't tell you what comic that's from. It doesn't say on there, I don't think. Well, it's from the Death of Gwen Stacy. That is what it's from. I have read this then. I'm almost certain I've read this. Oh, there's more stuff coming up. Right, okay. We'll put this to the side. I'm seeing Green Goblin stuff here. Okay. Am I? Is that Green Goblin there? No, that's... fuck, what's the guy with the thing on his head? Mysterio? Something like that? Damn, can't remember. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It would be sick if that was a holo. Or like foil version. That is very cool. Did we pull this already? We might have pulled this already. I can't even remember. Very cool. Oh. Mate, they went so in. They went so in. Honestly, man. I love manga. I've only really started reading manga in like the last few years. So I've watched anime since I pretty much I could watch television. Like cartoons and anime, I've always watched. I only got into like actually reading the manga when I couldn't deal with spoilers, basically. Like when I was in school, you never got spoilers for the show from the manga because you didn't know anyone who read the manga, and we didn't have the internet and social media like the way we do now. So we didn't get spoilers on Instagram and stuff. When I started getting too many spoilers on Instagram about One Piece, I was like, fuck this, I'm reading the manga. So that's more of a recent thing to me. The comic book art is just some of it is so amazing, and this, fuck man, yeah, they went in. Oh, am I gonna get more of these collector boosters? I think I am, you know. I think that's my favorite card so far, just art wise. Character, whatever, I don't care. That is outstanding. There's another one. Spider Sense. Is it not Spidey Sense? Doesn't matter. Pretty cool. And then the last one. Right, so I think this is just like an art card. Very cool though. Look at his face there. Man like Norman Osborn. I'm assuming it's Norman Osborn. Yeah, very cool. Really like that. Let me know also about the giveaway for this month. I asked you in the last video to drop me in the comments, what do you want to see for the giveaway? Because for the ways I've done it before, I've incrementally just added bits and bobs, and then we give away a load of stuff at the end of the month. I want to try to do it a little bit different this month. I want you to choose. It will be a One Piece card. It will either be a leader from a past set, an SP from a past set, or a slab. Whatever it is, it will be the same value. Haven't really decided what it is. Could be £50, £70. Not decided yet. But it'll be around that ballpark. Let me know which one you would prefer in the comments below. Right, as always, if you liked the video, drop the video a like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this. Do you want to see me open any more? Because I'm definitely going to do it anyway. But just, it's always nice to get a consensus from the people. Yeah, and obviously if you're not subscribed, hit that button. It really helps the channel out. And I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.